This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Subie Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the third-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Green Bay Sports College Football, Chris Robert, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get right to the action. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
So both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
It's complete on the crossing route. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He's going to hand this off. They test the middle there to get nothing.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
For the first down. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
I would argue he's one of the more talented quarterbacks that we've seen the entire year covering college football. He can throw the deep ball. He can throw that touch pass and that intermediate throw. He can also show you he can make plays by buying time with his legs. The guy is the total package, and he's making his defense pay right now.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start with the 25. Goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Now here's the toss play. Look out, room to run here. Takes a minute at the 37. It's a solid game.
I know people want to talk about the spread and how Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, for this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The quarterback making some changes at the line.
He's got two.
On the toss play, runner moving left. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
And on fourth down, they line up in the wildcat. What's the call here? Direct snap. Breaks free. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. We're going to go with the wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. It's a keeper.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's the second down play. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? The defense scoops it up.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss. Longhorns will crank up the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Longhorns. There was no catching him that time.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception of this football game.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Appears to be changing the play. It's an open space. They get him down with a big gainer with a 42.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of the offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with our run game.
They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down.
Here we go, here we go.
Direct snap. Running through the tackle. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
At the 21. Now, a fourth down.
Here comes fourth down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And it's a direct snap. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
The back's got it. Breaks into the clear. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Well, they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. QB keeper all the way.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Takes the handoff. It's Amatova. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Play fake, looking to throw the football. The sure hands, it's Amatova. The defense all over. They stop it right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally. It can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. They've planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. The Alabama offense onto the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? Toss play, running right. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the toss play now, running left. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Moran. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Deep shot toward the end zone. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop short behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Second down play coming up for this offense. Oh, he tosses it back. Falls incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. That is a clear no-no. Illegal forward pass cost him 5 yards. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Close to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the catch, and they pick up the first down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream of. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Defense is coming after him. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
And set. Here's 2nd down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Just trying to get rid of it. Or throw away there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Incomplete. Offense facing 4th down.
The punt team making their way on the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And they trap him for a sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Now they're running on the toss. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Give the time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. The shotgun running play call. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, it's still a 21-point lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. offense back onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
So a 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to on it for a big turnover.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Boom. And the single back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
With the catch, it's Amatova. Brought down, but broke a tackle. It's a solid game there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense hungry to convert here in 3rd down. They know how to send out the field goal team after what happened in the last attempt. Bringing pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Amatova. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Oh, it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. And the defense comes up with the football.
This offense just blew an opportunity to have a nice lead here in the 2nd half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Direct snap. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the 1st down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion brings up 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. The pocket breaking down. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
He'll hand it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking tackles. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here comes a handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. As we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. As the first down is still going. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff to the left. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Direct snap. And he's going to get swarmed. The defense all over that Wildcat look. Didn't work at all.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking downfield near the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Why, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Motion now from the tight end. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Amatova. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch and up for the first down. And the defense gives some yards, not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal with 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
He'll hand it off. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
But his defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll try the left side with a toss. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
For setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job with the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Grinding away on the ground. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. A matchup of 2 powerful teams this late in the year. We thought it kind of had a playoff preview feel to it, and the higher-ranked team has taken care of business. They're going to emerge, looks like, with a huge W going forward.
I think the thing that...
Touchdown, Texas. This offense is still clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Alabama, 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at 25. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Direct snap. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. This one falls incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Toss play to the running back going left. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Grab near the sticks. It's Moran. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
That's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.